Hi, welcome to Intermediate Mat Pilates. Tonight you're going to need hand weights, yoga weights, ankle weights, and that is it. And a yoga mat and yourself. So we're going to begin sitting on our tush with our feet hip width apart and parallel. Arms are going to be out to the side, and we're working on digging those heels into the floor, lengthening our low back up and out of our waist. Take a big inhale and just stay here for a moment and find your spine and your length. So root your sit bones into the floor. And then from there, you're going to lift your abdominals upwards without popping your ribs. And you're going to put those ribs right on top of your hips, your shoulders right on top of your ribs, your ears right on top of your shoulders. And then on your exhale, you're going to keep this length in your spine and lift your abs up and over and come into a pelvic curl. And then inhale, scoop those hip bones towards each other. Roll right back on top of those sit bones. Inhale, lengthen the abs upwards. Exhale, rolling back. Inhale, drawing those hip bones towards each other. Exhale, see if you can get right back on top of those hip bones. Inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, curl on back. Inhale, scoop those hip bones towards each other. Exhale, come back to neutral. One more. And we want to make sure that we're not dumping into our low back, but that we're lifting these abdominals upwards. Good. Now we're going to add the pelvic floor. Inhale, draw the sit bones towards each other. Exhale, see if you can arch your pelvis forward. Inhale, narrow those sit bones towards each other. Exhale, and just relax. Inhale, narrow the sit bones towards each other. Exhale, arch the back. Inhale, narrow the sit bones. Exhale, and just relax. Inhale, narrow, lift up the low abdominals. Exhale, arch. Inhale, narrow, come back to neutral and relax. Last set, narrowing, arching, narrowing back to neutral and relax. Good. We're going to go a little faster. And you're going to inhale, narrow, right on top of those sit bones. Exhale, curl. Inhale, narrow. Exhale, arch. Inhale, narrow at neutral. Exhale, curl. Inhale, narrow at neutral. Exhale, arch. Two more. Inhale, narrow. Exhale, curl. Inhale, narrow. Arch. Lift the glutes. Lift the abdominal. Lift the glutes. Arch. Lift the glutes. Last one. Stay in your pelvic curl. Keep lifting those abdominals. You're going to pull your left hip back to 3 o'clock and come center. We're going to pull the right hip back towards 9 o'clock and come center. These are called pelvic tilts, and they're super small. It's a 10 to 30 degree range of motion, and you just tilt the hip backwards, come center. Tilt the hip backwards and come center. And you can imagine a washer machine twisting your hips side to side. Good. Roll all the way down to the floor. And then find a nice neutral pelvis with a little space underneath your low back. Big inhale, arms go up to your ears, ribs glide towards your hips. Exhale, arms go down long by your side, curl chin to chest. Inhale, arms lift up, shoulders go back and lower. Inhale, curl. Exhale, hold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lower. Two more. Curl. Hold. Inhale, lifting that sternum up towards the knees as you lower. Curl. Exhale fully. Inhale, draw those hip bones towards each other. Roll down. 4 more. Twisting. Inhale, curl center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, come back center. Exhale, roll back down. Inhale, drawing those ribs backwards. Twisting. Inhale, come back center. Lower back down. 2 more. Curl. Twist. Center. Arms up. Lower back down. Last one. Curl. Twist. Come back center. Lower back down. You're going to curl those low abs under. Lift your right leg up to tabletop. Left leg up to tabletop. Gently pull those shoulders back, wide, and down towards your hips. Scoop the low abs under, and then begin alternate toe tapping. Scooping your abdominals, scooping your ribs back, or pulling your chin to your chest. Good. Now you're going to take your legs wide. Take your right leg out to the right. Take your left leg out to the left. 2, and just alternate toe tapping. Focusing on upper body. 3, being super stable on the ground. 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one. 8. Good. Feet flat on the floor. You're going to curl your tail under. 2, hollow out the belly. 4, take 6 counts. Come up to the tips of the shoulders. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll. Sequentially down the spine. Lengthen long. 3 more. Curl. And see if you can peel each section of your back off. Inhale at the top. See if you can just put your upper back and your ribs down. And then see if you can put your low back down and then your hips. See if you can just lift your hips off. Now just your low back lifts. Then your ribs lift. And then you come up to your shoulders. See if you can lie those shoulders down, but keep the low back lifted off the floor. And then put the low back down, lengthen long. 1 more. So you're kind of dissecting your spine and putting some space in between each vertebrae. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll. When we get to the bottom, you're going to tilt the hip over towards 9 o'clock. And roll up on the right side of the spine. 2, rolling. 3, 4, 5. Tilt the pelvis to the left, roll down. 2, on the left side of the spine. 4, 5, lengthen long. And tilt to the left and curl. 2, 3, 4, 5. Tilt to the right and roll. 2, nice wide collarbones. 4, fingertips are reaching towards the hips. Lengthen long and tilt. 2, curl. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, tilt to the left and roll gently. 2, 3, 4, 5. Lengthen long and tilt. 2, 3, 4, 5. Tilt to the right and roll. 2, 3. Excellent. 4. Lengthen those legs long. Squeeze inner thighs, knees, and ankles. Flex and point. 3 more. Lifting those glutes upwards. 2 more. Drawing the belly button towards the spine. Spine towards the belly. Keep a neutral pelvis. Right leg lifts. Point the toes to the knees. Flex both feet. Dig the right heel into the ground and point. Left leg draws. Both legs flex. Push. Point. Both legs squeeze inner thighs, knees, and ankles. Flex. Dig those heels. Point. draw, flex, dig those heels, open the legs wide, point, and flex. 2. So my tush is engaged, my abs are tight, my shoulders are wide and down. Right leg bends parallel, flexes, presses into the floor and points. Left leg bends, both heels flex. Dig those heels into the floor and point. Both legs bend, flex. Dig the heels and point. Last one, bend, flex. Dig the heels and point. Right on. Come onto your belly. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. We're going to do some planks. So I lied. Come onto your belly. Elbows underneath your shoulders. Toes right back behind you. Engage your glutes. Tuck your toes under. Push yourself up into a plank. Stay here. Press palms and elbows into the floor. Glide the shoulders towards the hips. Lift the ribs. Lift the abdominals. Squeeze the glutes. And then lengthen the sternum. Lower and point. 4 counts. Lift up. Hold. Lower. Point. Lift up. Hold. Lower. Point. So we're trying to lift the front side of our body. Good. You're going to stay here. Come all the way down. Right foot comes in. Lift the leg off the floor gently. Lengthen, squeeze inner thighs, knees, and ankles. Left leg lift. Lengthen, lower. I'm scooping my abdominals, my ribs, and I'm sending this tailbone long away from the crown of the head. 2, 3, 4. One more. Lift, lift, lengthen. Open those legs wide. Come back up to your elbows. Tuck your toes under. Find your plank. Press palms and elbows. Lift the sternum. Lengthen the heels. Engage the glutes. Lower. Point. Tuck. Lift. Lower. Point. 3. Lift. Lower. Point. Last one. Lift. If you're ready for it, you're going to stay up here. If not, come all the way down. Bend your right leg. Lift. Lengthen. Lower. Bend the left leg. Lift. Good. 4 more. So just like we did in the beginning of class, keep thinking about lifting those abdominals, pressing the palms and elbows into the floor, and lengthening the spine upwards. Good. Come on. Take a child's pose. Round your back. And then come on to your back with your hand weights. Elbows up at 90 degrees. Thumbs face you. Pinky fingers face away. Curl those low abs under. You're going to come up into a cradle. So you're lifting your sternum towards your knees. Inhale, extend those arms and legs long, open, close, and bend. Stay lifted. 2 in your upper body, and bend. 3, open, close, and bend. 4, so I'm pulling my ribs back, scooping my abs. 5, 6. Good. You're going to extend those legs. Let those weights go. And pump. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 5. Inhale, 4. Exhale. Inhale, 5. Exhale. Inhale, 6. Exhale. Inhale, 7. Exhale. Inhale, 8. Exhale. Inhale, 9. Exhale. Good. Take your right leg up to grab the back of your hamstring. Flex your toes up to the ceiling. Elbows go wide, shoulders go back. Take a nice little stretch. Bend your knee. Go a little further. Bringing that heel up there. lengthening the back of the knee, drawing those abs in, pulling those ribs back, flex, lower, point, lift, flex, lower, point. Pull this right thigh up, pressing the back of the hamstring to the floor, lifting the thighs up towards the abdominals. 2, 1, little leg circles. Inhale, circle down around and up. 2, and around. Inhale, exhale. 3, inhale, exhale. 4, exhale. 5, one more. And reverse. So we're scooping our belly towards our spine, spine towards our belly. Pulling those ribs back. Chin goes towards your chest. And we're trying to keep both hip bones. 3 more. Centered towards the ceiling. Last one. Right hands, both hands to your calf. Curl your chin to your chest. Scapula stay back. 2, pulses towards you. Switch. 2, pulses towards you. Ribs and abs pull back. Lift the sternum. 3, 4, 5, 6. Left leg goes up. Stay there. Just stretch. 2, 3. Flex that foot. Dig that left hip bone back towards the floor. Lengthen the heel to the ceiling. Bend the knee. Go a little further if you want. Long leg. Here we go. Flex, lower, point, lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull the belly to your spine, spine to your belly. Circle. Inhale, down around and up. 6, 5, 4. Chin towards your chest. 3, 2. Reverse. Inhale. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Scissors both hands to your left shin. 2, pulses towards you. Switch. 2, pulses towards you. Ribs and abs go back. 4, 5. This is 3. This is 2. 1. Good. Bend your knees. Say about we don't know how to. It's true. To a point. Lie on your belly. Hands underneath your let's go arms out to a T. Let's keep our legs together. Hands in your hand weights. We're going to do 6 reps. In the first 6, we're going to come into a hover. So your abdominals lift, your ribs glide down, your toes are pointed. Let's say heels together, toes apart, and just hover. 2, lengthening the crown of the head away from the sacrum, lower. 7, 8, and hover. 2, 3. So you want to be like one long line. Lower. 7, 4 more. One long line, like a stick straight pull from the crown of the head through the ears, through the shoulders, lower, through the ribs, come on up, and the hips. 3 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, lower. 7, 2 more. Hover. 2, 3, 4. My glutes are tight. 6, lower. 7, 8. Last one. Hover. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you're going to squeeze your hands to your hips, palms face the ceiling and pulse. 10, 9, keep lengthening the crown of the head. 7, pulling the chin to the chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Good. Arms come to a goalpost. Legs open. Lift the abs, lift the ribs, squeeze the glutes, point the toes, press the palms into the floor. Come up into an arch. Inhale at the top, lift the hands up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lengthen. 2, arching up. 3. Inhale, lift those arms up and lower. And again, press palms and elbows into the floor. Glide those shoulders down your back. Hold yourself up here. And now it's all about controlling the descent. Breath and arch. 3, 4, inhale. Lower. 7, 2 more. And press. And arch. Inhale. Arms off. Lower. Down. Last one. Breath. And arch. Arms off. Abs and ribs lift. Lower. Back. Down. Wonderful. Roll onto your booty. Take your hands. Let's go on our backs. Arms up to the sky with both hand weights. Let's keep straight legs. Flex your toes. We're going to do 4 roll-ups and 4 oblique roll-ups. Arms go down along by your sides. Curl your chin to your chest. 2, roll. 3, 4, 5. Let's sit up tall and roll back. Squeeze, scoop, and roll. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3, 2. Shoulders glide back. 4, ribs pull back. Sit up tall and roll. 3, keeping my collarbones wide. I'm thinking about pulling the heads of the weights away from each other from the shoulder girdle. 2, 3, lifting my abdominals upwards. 1 more. Curl, lift those abs. 2, plant that sacrum into the floor. Lengthen long. Curl. 2, 3, 4. You're going to rotate your body towards the right. Curl on up on the right side of your spine. 2, hollow out the ribs. Lift the abdominals. Let's stay on the right side. You're going to roll down on the right side. Squeeze those legs together. Scoop those abs. Roll down. Rotate over to the left. Arms go first. 2, 3. Peel the shoulders. Peel the ribs. Sit up tall. Roll back. 2, lifting those abdominals. Not dumping into the low back. 2 more sets. But lengthening away from the sacrum. Out the crown of the head. And roll. Arc up and curl. And roll. You're going to get rid of one weight. Bend your knees to tabletop. Right arm up to the sky. Let's do 6 little side sit-ups. Pressing that left arm down and coming on up. So as you come down, you want to keep those ribs lifted and try not to splay. So you're going to press up and then keep those ribs lifted as you lower. 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to go all the way up. Press yourself all the way up into a mermaid. 2, nice. 3, we're going to take a side bend up and over. 2, all the way over towards your left side. Rotate your right shoulder towards the floor, left shoulder back. Bend your elbow and extend. 3 little reps. 2. Come back into your side bend. Rotate left shoulder forward, right shoulder back. Unwindmill your body, and then take a counter stretch. Lifting these abs up, reaching that side shoulder up and over. Good, other side. Lie on your right side. Left arm up to the sky, bend your legs at 90, stack those shoulders, and then breath. And lower. So if this is pretty hard, 2, maybe don't come up so high. 3, maybe you only come up that high. 4, or get rid of this hand weight. 5, 2 more. 6, come all the way up. Press yourself all the way up. Lengthen your spine. Big inhale, shoulders glide down and back. Windmill up and over. 2, 3, come to your right elbow. Turn your left shoulder forward, right shoulder back. Bend your elbow 3 times. 2, 1 more. Rotate your body forward, side bend, and then take a counter stretch. All the way over. Good. Come onto your belly. Hands underneath your shoulders. Knees underneath. I have been saying that. Come onto your belly. Arms wide. Palms face the floor. Let's squeeze our legs together. This is called double arm press, single arm press. So abs lift, ribs lift, come up into a hover, point those toes, double arm press, and bend. 4, press, and bend. 3, 2. You're going to lower your left arm, right arm only. Press, and bend. Keep pulling that chin towards your chest. Lengthening the crown of the head away from the sacrum. Right arm lowers, left arm lifts. Good. Keep trying to get out of the neck and into the length. 3. 1 more. 4. Let those weights go. Push up onto all fours. Hands underneath your shoulders. Knees underneath your hips. Let's take our right arm, left leg, and balance for 10 counts. 4 square shoulders, square hips, lifting the ribs and the abs. You're going to curl, round, and extend, and hold. Curl, lengthen. 3, we have 8 of these. Pressing that right shin and those right toes into the floor so that it stabilizes that right hip. 2, and 1. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, tuck your toes under, and hover. 2, lower. 3, 4. So barely lift those knees off. And think about keeping a wide upper middle back. 3 more. 3, 2. This is a back body exercise. 1, lengthen your legs long. Mountain climber. 10, 9, try not to move the shoulders. 7, chin to chest. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Come back onto all fours. Left arm, right leg. Balance. 2, shoulders square. 3, hips square. 4, long spine. 6, press that left shin into the ground. Here we go. Articulating through the spine, curl, lengthen, long. Bring that head with you, and then lift that head. Pull those ribs and abs up. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. 8. 6 knee hovers, hands under your shoulders, tuck your toes under. Let's go wide. Legs go wide. Hands underneath your long spine. Hover and lower. 2 and lower. 3. 4. Nice wide upper middle back. 5. Last one. 6. Shoot your legs out. Cross right knee to left elbow. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Good. Lie on your back. Feet hip width apart and parallel. Arms down long by your side. We're going to hinge our hips up. Nice long neutral pelvis. Press those heels into the floor. Hinge. 2. 3. Inhale, exhale, lengthen the spine as you lower. As you get down to the bottom, you go right back up. As you get to the top, you go right back down. 3. So my booty is always engaged. Inhale, exhale, lower. 3 more. Inhale, exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, lower. Last one. And pull belly to spine, spine to belly, lower back, down. Round your low back. 2. Rock those hips. Rock your neck. Side to side. Right and left. And then come back up onto all fours. So we have 3 different planks. We're going to 4 different planks. We're going to start heels wide, legs wide, hands underneath your shoulders. Nice long spine here. Lifted abs, lifted ribs. You're going to shift your weight to left arm, left hip, lift, point that right foot, flex, lower, shift, lift, flex, lower, shift, lift, flex, lower, shift, lift, flex. Good. Squeeze inner thighs, knees, and ankles together. Same thing. Right leg lifts, point, and flex. Left leg lifts, point, flex. So try not to move those shoulders or those hips. Lift, lift. Good. Double knee lowers. Bend and stretch. Lower and lift. Pull in the shoulders towards the hips. 2 more. Now pike to plank. Push yourself to a pike. 3. Shoulders glide towards your hips. Rise up to your tippy toes. Roll. 7. Lengthen. Pike. 2, 3, 4. Rise up. Roll through. And pike. 2, 3, 4. Rise up and roll. Good. Keep trying to come out of your wrist joints. So press those palms into the floor. 2 more. And really lengthen the muscles away from the joints so you're not sinking into gravity. Last one. Press the floor away. Rise up and roll. And take a child's pose. Good job. Beautiful. Kneeling arms. So grab your hand weights. Come to a high kneel where you're squeezing inner thighs, knees, and ankles together. Palms out in front of you at 90. And you're scooping. You're not dumping into your low back, but you're lifting these abdominals. Fingertips to your shoulders and extend. Thinking about widening your scapula. Let's do 2 more. 7. You're going to hold your arms at 90 degrees. Just pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Palms face the floor. Twist right. Left arm stays straight. Punch. Twist left. Left arm punches. Twist. Then punch. Twist. Then punch. 3, 3, 4. Last one. Parallel rows. Thumbs up. Pull those elbows back and extend. Pull. You can squeeze those rhomboids. 3 if you want. Continue to lift the pubic bone up towards the ribs. 3, 2, and 1. Good. You're going to sit on your booty. Heels, crisscross applesauce. Arms out to the side. Hug a big tree. Fingertips come together and open. You can tap your ring finger together and open. Middle finger and open. Index finger and open. Thumb. Elbows widen. Collarbones widen. Index fingers. Good. Elbows in. Palms face the ceiling like you're holding grapefruits. Press and hold. Just stay here. So round forward. Let your shoulders round. And then open up your scapulas. Open up those shoulders. Hold the openness as you bend your elbows. 3, 4, 5. One more. Triceps. Elbows go wide. Index fingers and thumbs come together. You're going to hinge forward, lengthening your spine. Lift those abs. Reach long and bend. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it's time for the best part of class. Booty. Grab your ankle weights. And we're going to begin on our side. We're going to start with a turned out position. So this series is pretty much all targeting your deep rotators in the side of your hips. So it's different than parallel legs. It's all turned out. Let's start on our right side. You're going to lie on your right side. Both legs are straight. Heels are together, toes are apart. Stacking these 2 shoulders up on top of each other. Bottom ribs are lifted. Tuck your right toes under. Left leg is just going to lift. Flex, lower, point, lift. We're going to do 6 reps of each. 3. Squeezing those glutes. Inner thighs. Knees. Ankles. Lift. Good. You're going to do a little frog. Cross your left leg over your right. Point your toes. Bend the knees a little bit. Extend, squeeze back. Bend, extend, squeeze lower. Bend, extend. So this is some serious obliques. 3, 2, squeeze. 2, squeeze. One more. 1. You're going to lift this left leg all the way up. Bend, big frog. 2, squeeze lower. Bend, big frog. Squeeze. 3, squeeze. 4, 5, and 6. Good. Squeeze inner thighs, knees, and ankles. Legs can come to little Pilates V. Big toe to the knee. Extend the leg up. You're going to rotate it backwards. Big toe is going to touch the floor and swoop. Little passe. Little développé. Rotate the big toe backwards and swoop. Up and over. 2, carry the leg back behind you. Squeeze. 3 more. Bend. Squeeze. 2. So I bet you're wondering what this is doing. It's shaping the top of your thigh, and you're working this back glute right now. You're going to hold that leg there. Lower the foot to the floor and just lift. 2. So now the whole outside of the leg, 3, is working, and you're pointing your toes. 4. You're reaching those toes away from your hip. Hold it up there. Flex the foot and pulse. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You're going to swivel yourself up onto your knees. Come onto those elbows. Nice, long, beautiful spine. Lengthen the crown of your head. So instead of letting your head bob, lift the neck up. Press palms and elbows into the floor. Extend that back leg backwards. Keep both hips and shoulders parallel. And pull the knee in. 2, 3. We only have 6. 4. So hopefully you can work on good form. 5. Hold that leg back there. 6. Turn the leg out. Touch the toes to the floor. Lift the leg as high as it'll go. And lower. Lift. And lower. 3. And lower. 4. Keep lifting those abdominals. 5. So we're not sinking into our low back. 6. So you're going to hold the leg at 90. Press up to your left palm. Swing the leg out to the side. And then swing the leg back. Swing the leg out to the side. Swing the leg back. Press that right palm, that right elbow into the floor. 3 more. Press that right shin into the floor. So we're working on strengthening the right side of our spine. 2. 1. Good. You're going to lower that leg in a bent position. Come back to your elbows. Lift to an arabesque. Lower to an attitude. Lift to an arabesque. Teaching you these terms. 3. Abs are lifted. Abs are tight. 4. If I were to come around and karate chop your abs, they'd be tight. You're going to hold your leg up there, bend it, and just pulse up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go to 10. 7, sorry. 8, 9, 10. Good. Beautiful. So we're going to transition with some abs on our back. So lie on your back. And let's bring, I lied. Come onto your elbows. Palms and elbows on the floor. Pads of the feet on the floor. Heels are lifted. And then just sink your shoulders towards the floor. Really easy. Press the palms. Widen the scapulas. So this is not so good. Press the palms. Stay here. You're going to lift those toes up. And lower those toes to the floor. Scoop those abs. 2. Only 4 of these. And lower. 3. Lower. 4. I guess I lied. 1 more. Hold those legs up there. Straighten your legs. Lower 30 degrees. Exhale, lift back up to 90. And just focus on your upper body. Pressing those palms into the floor. Nice wide scapulas. And then scooping those low abs. Corkscrew. Hips stay square. Legs go right, down around, and up. Left, down around, and up. 2 more. Right. Last one, left. Lie on your back. Take your right leg over your left. Little figure 4 stretch. Lengthening your spine. Seeing if you can get that tail on the floor while keeping those shoulders down and back. Good, and switch legs. Other leg crosses. Grab that knee. Lengthen the spine. Good. You're going to roll on over to your left side. Heels together, toes apart. Lengthen your spine. Stack those shoulders. Tuck your left toes under. You're going to lift, flex, squeeze inner thighs, knees, and ankles. 2. Squeezing. 3. 4. 5. 6. We have 2 sets of frogs. Right leg crosses over left. Baby frog. Extend and squeeze. 2. And squeeze. 3. 4. So you kind of want to be able to differentiate 5. The little frog from the big frog. So make sure your little frog is little. Now we have 6 more. And make sure this one is like grandiose. 2. So your body knows and the difference between small and big. 3. It's actually really important. 4, especially when you get injured. I think this is the last one, because when you get injured, you have to do small movements. Bend, extend, rotate that leg back, tap the toe to the floor, squeeze, bend, and lift. Rotate from the top of the hips and lower. If this is hard, rotate the leg more in front of you, not such a big circle back behind you. 4. So it can be a small little oval that you're making. 5, if this is easy, make a big oval backwards. 6. Good, keep that toe back there. Point the toes, reach the toes away from the hips, lift from that side glute. 2, 3, 4, 5, hold it up there, flex those toes and pull. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Roll onto both elbows. Square off your shoulders. Nice long spine. Reach the crown of your head to the floor. And you're going to take both your hip bones square, shoulders square. Right leg goes back and pulls in. 2, 3. Pressing that left shin into the floor. 4, 5. Hold it up there. Turn the leg out. Lift it up as high as it'll go. And lower. 2. And lower. Pressing those palms and elbows. Keeping active shoulders. 3 more. 2 more. Hold it up there. Maybe at like 90 degrees. Press your right palm into the floor. Open that leg to the side. Swing the leg back around to 90. So what we're trying not to do is sink into this left side. We're trying to stay lifted on the right glute. Lifted on that right shoulder. And carry the leg with as little momentum as possible. 3 more. So we're controlling it with our hip strength, our spine strength. 1 more. Hold that leg back there. Come back to your elbows. Lower in a bent position. Lift to a long position. Lower. Extend and straighten. 3, 4, 5. Hold it up there and pull. Bend the knee and pull. 2, abs lifted. 3, 10 of these. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wonderful. Okay, take these ankle weights off. This is another transition to our cool down. It's called long spine stretch on the reformer. And it usually incorporates straps that are attached to your feet. But since we're doing this the old fashioned way, no straps. But heels, we're going to mimic it. So heels together, toes apart. Wrap those glutes. Palms press into the floor. Shoulders go back. You're going to do a plow or a lower ab curl. But before you do that, lengthen the spine. Lower the legs to 45. Exhale, lift the legs up. And we're moving slower. 2, curl on up. 3, 4, stay up there. 5, on your shoulders. 6, open the legs as wide as your shoulders. Flex your toes and roll down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're going to lower the legs to 45. Squeeze them, heels together, toes apart. Lift them back up to 90. 3, curl. 4, 5, go up to those shoulders. Open the legs. 7, flex the toes. Roll. 6, 5, 4, 3, pressing the back of the head. 2, into the floor. Keep the legs wide. Lift the legs back up. Curl. 3, 4, 5, 6. Squeeze the legs together. 7, flex the toes and roll down. Wrapping those glutes. Point those toes. Lower and open. Roll up. 4, 5. Inhale at the top. Squeeze inner thighs, knees, and ankles. Flex your toes and roll back down. Good. Take your right leg up to the sky. If you have a yoga strap, grab it. If you don't, I totally understand. Don't worry about it. Take that strap up into your hand or put your hand on your calf or back behind your hamstring. And you're going to contract the muscle too, pressing it forwards. And then you're going to pull back, reaching that heel to the ceiling, lengthening the back side of the leg, and press. 2, 3, 4, pull back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more. Press forwards. 2, 3, 4, pull back. 8, 7, squaring off those hips. 5, dropping the right hip down. Lifting the left hip up. Press forwards. 2, 3, 4, pull back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Open that right leg out to the side. 2, keep the hips square. 4, take a little inner thigh stretch. Should feel kind of good here. 2, you can lengthen that left leg if you want. Sometimes I like to wrap my right arm underneath this knee and then stretch. Good. Come on back around. And then take that leg over to the left. 2, I'm sickling my left foot. So my toes are going towards 2 o'clock. And I'm getting this awesome stretch on the outside of my right shin. Good. Cross your right leg over your left. You're going to grab those heels. This is an active stretch. You're going to push your heels into your hands and pull your heels towards you. Lengthen your spine. Push and pull. push, 4 more, and lengthen. Press for 3 and pull. Piriformis, deep rotators. Last one, and pull. Excellent. Switch leg. Shake your right leg out. Left leg goes up to the sky. Padded foot goes under that strap. Flex that foot. Square off your hips. Press that left leg forward. 2, 3, 4, and then pull the leg back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push forwards. 2, 3, 4. Pull back. Reaching the heel long. Reaching the back of the knee long. Actively pressing this leg forward. Here you go. 4, 3. So you're going to keep that leg pressing forward as you pull it back. 2. So if somebody were to try to bend my knee, I wouldn't let them. 6, because I'm pressing it forward. Last set. 2. I hope that makes sense. 4. Pull the leg back. 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open that leg out to the side. 2, 3. Square hips. 4, 5, 6, 7. Cross that leg over towards the right. 2. Maybe sickle the ankle. 4. So 5. That you stretch that outer shin. 8 more counts. Good. Let that strap go. Cross your left leg over your right. Grab those ankles. Hang on. I lied. We're going to skip this and we're going to do something else. So to stretch your inner thighs, come into a 90-degree angle on one knee. So like my left knee is at a 90-degree angle. My right leg and my right heel goes out to the side. And then I sit and I stretch this inner thigh and this inner knee. So if you can see, this left foot is right under this left knee. And I'm lengthening my spine. And then I'm just going to prop myself forward. Bend my right knee to a 90-degree angle. Push myself back and maybe swing this leg forward because it makes it easier. Come onto your elbows. Nice long spine. And then sit. 2. And see, I just moved my hips away from this joint. So I wasn't crowded on that joint, but I'm a little further away. And I'm getting a nice, wonderful inner thigh stretch. 4, 3, 2. Let's do one last thing because we're here. A little butterfly. Heels together, ankles together. Elbows go wide. Lengthen your spine. And eat your feet. Imagine you have peanut butter on one foot, jelly on the other, and you're taking a big bite of this delicious foot sandwich. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. You guys rock. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to email me. I'll put my email in the link, and I hope you enjoyed. Again, thank you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.